if I told you? Toyota is about to challenge Range Rover and Mercedes GLS with one bold move. Sounds hard to believe, right? Because for years, Toyota has been known for reliability, not ultra-luxury dominance. But the 2026 Toyota LC-400 is changing that conversation completely. This isn't just another SUV. This is Toyota stepping directly into the ring with the biggest names in luxury and asking one simple question: who really does it better? From the very first look, the LC-400 makes a statement. It's bold, wide, and unapologetically premium. The front grille is massive with a sharp, aggressive design that instantly grabs attention. Slim LED headlights cut through the front like blades, giving it a modern, high-tech feel. And when you see it from the side, it doesn't just look like an SUV, it looks like power on wheels. Clean body lines, large alloy wheels, and a stance that feels planted and confident. This is not the kind of design you expect from Toyota, and that's exactly the point. Move to the rear, and it continues to impress. Sleek LED taillights, a sculpted tailgate, and subtle chrome accents give it that premium finish you usually associate with Range Rover. But here's where things get interesting. Toyota didn't just design this SUV to look good, they designed it to compete, because in the US market, looks alone don't win. Buyers here expect performance, comfort, technology, and status. And this is exactly where the LC-400 is aiming to prove itself. Now imagine pulling up next to a Range Rover at a traffic light. A few years ago, no one would even compare the two. But now, people are going to look twice. Because the LC-400 doesn't just look expensive, it feels like it belongs in that same conversation. And Toyota knows exactly what they're doing. They're not trying to copy Range Rover or Mercedes. They're trying to disrupt them. The real question is, can they actually pull it off? Because competing in the luxury SUV segment isn't easy. This is where expectations are sky high, and only the best survive. So in this video, we're going to break everything down, from design and interior to performance, features, and real-world value, to find out if the 2026 Toyota LC-400 can truly beat Range Rover and GLS, or if it's just another ambitious idea that falls short. And trust me, what comes next might surprise you. Step inside the 2026 Toyota LC-400, and this is where things start to get serious. Because if Toyota wants to beat Range Rover and GLS, the interior has to feel just as premium, if not better. And honestly, it's closer than you might expect. The first thing you notice is the layout. Clean, modern, and driver-focused. A large floating touchscreen sits right at the center, giving you quick access to everything: navigation, media, vehicle settings. Right behind the steering wheel, there's a fully digital instrument cluster that feels sharp, responsive, and easy to read. But screens alone don't define luxury. What really matters is how it feels. And Toyota clearly paid attention here. Soft touch materials cover almost every surface. The seats are wrapped in high-quality leather, with detailed stitching that gives it that handcrafted look. Ambient lighting runs across the dashboard and doors, creating a calm, upscale atmosphere, especially during night drives. And then there's space. This is a full-size SUV, so you're getting generous legroom in both the first and second rows. Even the third row is actually usable. Not just something thrown in as an afterthought. That's something a lot of SUVs still struggle with. Now let's talk comfort. The LC-400 is expected to come with ventilated and heated seats, multi-zone climate control, and advanced seat adjustments that make long drives feel effortless. Whether you're commuting in the city or going on a road trip, this SUV is built to keep you relaxed. But here's where the competition gets tougher. Range Rover is known for its ultra-luxurious cabin, and Mercedes GLS brings that signature tech-heavy experience. So Toyota had to bring something extra, and they did, with technology. We're looking at features like a premium sound system, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, multiple USB ports, a wireless charging pad, and possibly even a rear-seat entertainment setup. Everything is designed to match what US buyers expect in this price range. Safety is another area where Toyota doesn't compromise. The LC-400 will likely include the latest Toyota Safety Sense package, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, all the essentials, plus some advanced driver assistance features to make highway driving smoother and safer. So when you put it all together, the LC-400 isn't just trying to catch up, It's trying to prove that Toyota can deliver the same level of luxury, comfort, and technology while still holding on to its biggest advantage, long-term reliability. And that's something Range Rover especially has struggled with over the years. But now comes the real test, because no matter how good the interior looks, and no matter how many features it offers, if the performance doesn't match the expectations, none of this will matter. Now let's talk about the part that really decides everything: performance. Because no matter how premium an SUV looks, no matter how comfortable the interior feels, if it doesn't deliver on the road, it simply can't compete with Range Rover and Mercedes GLS. And this is where the 2026 Toyota LC-400 faces its biggest test. Under the hood, Toyota is expected to offer a powerful twin-turbo V6, possibly paired with a hybrid system. That means you're not just getting strong horsepower, but also better fuel efficiency compared to traditional V8 engines. And in today's US market, that matters more than ever. You're looking at smooth acceleration, confident highway performance, and enough power to handle daily driving, road trips, and even light off-road conditions without breaking a sweat. But raw power isn't everything. What really separates luxury SUVs is how they drive. The LC-400 is expected to come with an advanced suspension system designed to absorb bumps and keep the ride smooth, even on rough roads. Steering should feel controlled and stable, giving you confidence whether you're in the city or cruising at high speeds. And yes, all-wheel drive is almost guaranteed, which means better traction, better control, and more versatility in different driving conditions. Now compare that to Range Rover. Range Rover still has the edge when it comes to off-road capability and that iconic luxury ride feel. Mercedes GLS, on the other hand, focuses more on refined performance and cutting-edge engineering. So where does Toyota fit in? Right in the middle, but with a twist, because Toyota's real strength has always been reliability and value. And this is where the LC-400 could seriously shake things up. Think about it. What if you could get near Range Rover luxury, close to GLS performance, but with Toyota-level reliability and potentially lower maintenance costs? That's a very powerful combination. And then comes pricing. While official numbers aren't confirmed yet, expectations suggest the LC-400 could come in slightly below Range Rover and GLS. If Toyota gets this right, it instantly becomes one of the most attractive options in the segment, because buyers won't just be choosing based on brand anymore. They'll be choosing based on what actually makes sense. So, can the 2026 Toyota LC-400 beat Range Rover and GLS? The honest answer: it might not beat them in every single category, but it doesn't have to. If it delivers strong performance, premium comfort, advanced technology, and Toyota's legendary reliability, it could be the smarter choice for a lot of buyers in the US. And that's what makes this SUV so interesting, because it's not just trying to compete, it's trying to redefine what luxury really means. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the Toyota LC-400 over Range Rover or GLS? Or are those brands still untouchable?